Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. In politics, I've said this, that if you are a leader of a political party, then it is important for you to know how to keep your troops. It is important to know how to bring together those who are affiliated to you. If you don't do that, then, ladies and gentlemen, your party will be sinking. Ladies and gentlemen, we are yet to see so many leaders affiliated to the deputy president defecting to Azimio One Kenya Alliance. Yesterday, we witnessed the vice chair of United Democratic Party defecting to Azimio One Kenya Alliance. And he was giving various reasons why he could not be comfortable in the party. And in 2 months, that is the last 2 months, we also saw Omingo Magara defecting from the party. Again, Waruke John also defected from the party. So, ladies and gentlemen, there is something wrong with the UDA or Kenya Kwanzaa Alliance. And before I get to critical analysis, please take a minute or a second to subscribe and like the video. Ladies and gentlemen, the reasons as to why leaders have started defecting from Kenya Kwisha ama Kenya Kwanzaa coalition are as follows. Number one, there is a lot of dictatorship in the party. For instance, today, the Deputy President William Ruto had a meeting in Kajiado, and it happened that some people who were in the meeting at the back, they were murmuring. They were sharing ideas. While there was someone at the podium giving submissions or grievances that they could like the deputy president to do for them if he ascends to power. And the deputy president forgot that is requesting them and not demanding for them to vote for him. He told them, if you cannot keep quiet in my meeting, get out of the hall of the meeting. That shows you clearly, if a whole leader and who is expecting people to vote for him, he can utter those words. And what about when he's talking to leaders that is leading? So you find that he uses dictatorship in his office or when he's with those leaders. And some of leaders, they don't feel comfortable with that. They feel so humiliated. They feel like they don't have a voice in their own party that they formed. You see, you cannot be in a party whereby you cannot give your grievances, you cannot discharge your duty. You have to kneel before someone, or you need to request someone so that you can discharge your duties, and you are a leader in that party. So some leaders, that is why they cannot find an environment of working with William Ruto. So good environment in a party, it is very, very important. Number two, there is no democracy. Those were words from Kipruto Kirwa yesterday. He said that in that party, it is only William Ruto or the leader, but the leader who has a voice. The rest, they cannot even speak. So they felt like since they don't have that freedom, they don't have that voice in the party, and yet their leaders in that party, they cannot give ideas that will help the party to grow, or that will help a party to win the 2022 general election. Then they don't have any duty, they don't have guards to be in that party. That is why they are defecting. So democracy, it is when you are in a party and you are a leader, then you should be given an opportunity to share your views and even to give your ideas so that the party can grow. So in this, many of them, they will be defecting to Azimio Raumoja. Ladies and gentlemen, number two, they are in darkness. Why do I say that they are in darkness? Simply because they are in a party. What they can only do is to wait for orders to come from above. And if they are going to wait for orders to come from above, then it means for them, they cannot, show their capability. They cannot show what they can do better. For them, now they feel like it is not of any benefit to be in a party whereby you are just enclosed. You are just somewhere that you cannot say anything. And if you cannot say anything, you are just waiting, then it means you are dying politically. Because the reason of being a leader, it is because you want to show this society, you want to show the Kenyans that indeed I've been a vice chairperson and I have a voice. You see, for instance, in Jubilee, everyone in this country knows David Morathi. Why? Because David Morathi, he comes out and even defends the president. Even though the president is doing something that is not right, he comes out clearly to defend him. So, if in future, if David Morathi will get an opportunity to seek a big position in this country, he will not introducing himself to people. Ladies and gentlemen, that is why I want to share with you this and tell you that in the party, people, they don't feel comfortable. Number 3, I'll talk about betrayal. They have been betrayed, those leaders. For example, when you talk about John Waruke, who joined Jubilee in the last 2 months, one thing that he could insist is that in the party, when Waruke was imprisoned, there are some leaders affiliated to the deputy president. Some of them, they were engineering and saying that he should be imprisoned for life. It is on record. So when you look at this, the deputy president did not come to rescue him. Due to this, he felt that he was not a friend, because a friend indeed is a friend in need. So if he did not show up when he was in trouble, then they feel that they were of no importance. Ladies and gentlemen, with this, then there's nothing that we are expecting from Kenya Kwanzaa than seeing so many leaders affiliated to the deputy president defecting. What are your thoughts? That is what I strongly believe, that with this, the party is going nowhere, and then if it's not going to learn from those mistakes, political mistakes that it's making, it needs to address them, it needs to look at them and make sure that those leaders who are affiliated to him are intact, they are with him, and then is containing them, such that they are not, defecting from his leadership, from his party. Because I've heard some people saying that Kipruto has got no value he has no followers. But how can you say that? And he had that potential which you saw, and then you gave him that opportunity to serve as a chair, a vice chair. That is those those utterances that leaders are saying, then believe me, they are not only trying to bring him, to downgrade him, but they are rooting so many votes. Thank you so much, and may God bless you so much for your support. I'm so humbled before you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a very good evening. Bye bye.